This is an NCBI Labs Talking Technology podcast clip.
Seeing AI has got a massive feature update. It is now up to version 5.2, and the most notable update in this release, I guess, is the fact that it is now able to give detailed descriptions of images in much the same way that Be My AI can, which is really fascinating. The Be My AI feature was only released not that long ago, but now we are already seeing this incredible development on the Seeing AI side too. So let's take a look at how this works, shall we? Because it's slightly different. But I'm in a photo now, in my normal Photos app, and you can share images just like you would into Be My AI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on VoiceOver.
VoiceOver on, Photos, toolbar, Share, button.
And I'm going to find the Share button. Double tap.
One photo selected. Copy photo, button.
And I'm going to flick down with 3 fingers, and I should find...
Page 2 of 3. Page 3 of 3.
Recognize
Extract
with
text
Seeing
with
AI.
Microsoft 365. Save as draft, describe with Be My Eyes, button.
There's the Describe with Be My Eyes feature. I'll flick one more time.
Recognize with Seeing AI, button.
Recognize with Seeing AI. Let's double tap and see how this works.
Recognize with Seeing AI, cancel, processing. Text, ellipsis.
Now, you then get a breakdown of the different elements of the photo. So there's no text in this photo. It's actually an image, a simple image of the NCBI kitchen. But let's keep flicking.
Scene, a kitchen with a table and chairs.
Now, that, you'll notice, isn't an extremely detailed description in the same way that Be My AI gives you. You don't get those really detailed descriptions by default. But what we can do is we can keep flicking.
Explore photo, button. More info, button.
To the More Info button. And then I'll double tap. And this will start to process those really detailed image descriptions that we're now getting accustomed to. So let's double tap.
Processing. Back, button.
I love that
the kitchen is
music
furnished with a table
from
and chairs. The
Seeing
kitchen
AI.
is furnished with a table and chairs. A white drawer with black handles is situated near a white washing machine with knobs. On the table, there's a bowl with a spoon in it. A white microwave with a black screen is also present in the room. A small white refrigerator is placed next to a wooden chair. A white dishwasher with a wooden surface is also part of the kitchen appliances. A window with a blue frame adds a touch of color to the room. There are additional chairs in the room, one of which is near the refrigerator. The room also features an office-like setting with a whiteboard and an office chair.
So there we go. It's really a interesting description. I've heard some say that they don't feel that these descriptions are quite as detailed as Be My AI. And you also can't ask follow-up questions, which I think is a shame in some respects. But this is what you're getting. You know, you're getting the just raw description, and you can do with that, you can copy it out or do whatever you want. But that's what you get. You can't ask follow-up questions at this time, at least. But that, I guess, is how it works if you're sharing an image in. But let's take a look at the actual Seeing AI app itself now, because you can also just take a photo in the Scene channel. So let's hop over there. Okay, so I'm in the app now, and I'm on the Product channel, but I can switch channel at the bottom. So I'm just going to keep flicking.
Person. Currency. Scene. Preview.
Scene preview. This is what we want. So I now have the option to take a photo. So there's a take photo button
Take
here.
picture button.
Take picture. And I can double tap that. What I'm taking a picture of here, I'm just at my desk. So there's just some audio equipment here. Specifically, there's a sound mixer in front of me that I'm using to record this segment. But let's double tap and see what I get when I take a picture.
Processing. A close-up of a sound mixer.
There we go, fairly accurate. But I want the more detailed description, so I can then flick.
Save photo button.
Save the photo, don't want to do that.
Share button. Explore photo button. More info button.
And here is the more info button. Let's double tap and we should get that lovely Seeing AI processing
More
music.
info. Cancel button.
And now we wait. And it will start speaking automatically when it's done, if you voiceover enabled anyway.
The image provides a close-up view of a sound mixer, which is a key piece of audio equipment in electronic engineering. A person's face is visible in the upper part of the image, suggesting they might be operating the mixer. The mixer itself is a complex piece of electronic instrument, featuring a variety of components.
So there, it gave me a description. Let me see, can I flick and see, is there more?
There's a radio located towards the middle of the image, with the words Rodecaster and Pro displayed on it. Nearby, a black box with wires is seen, possibly a part of the mixer or connected to it.
So that first part about a radio, that's actually inaccurate. There is no radio here. The black box is there though. That's a USB, a USB kind of point where we can connect all our USB devices to. But there is no radio in this scene. It must be seeing the screen of the Rodecaster and thinking it's a radio. The Rodecaster is just the audio mixer. That's the brand that we're using.
On the left side of the image, there's a blue and black cone, which could be a part of the sound equipment. A white object with black handles is also present towards the bottom left.
I'll be honest, the white object with black handles, I think that's my magnifier. I don't know what it's referring to when it's referring to the cone. I'm not saying it's lying, but I don't know what it's referring to. And again, I can't ask follow-up questions.
Towards the right, a logo is visible, with the word REC written below it. Several technical terms related to sound mixing, such as Class A, servo-biased, preamps, AFX, and onboard, are also seen in the vicinity, indicating the professional nature of the equipment.
So there you go. I must say, listening to this, I feel like a real professional. The truth of the matter is, I don't know what any of that means, but there we go. So yeah, it gives a good quality description of the image. I think I've heard some people say that it doesn't give as much detail as Be My AI. From my point of view, this seems to be quite a bit more detailed. I do think it's a shame you can't ask follow-up questions at this time. I would like to know what that cone is, for example. Because I don't know what exactly it's seeing there, but it's a really interesting one. It's apparently much less likely to cut off responses compared to Be My AI, which is also interesting to note. But yeah, it's great to have some competition in this space, even though they are using the same GPT engine at the core. It's still good to have even different interfaces and so on, because Seeing AI has tons of features. You know, there's currency, there's light detector, there's some OCR features and stuff, and those are also getting some updates in 5.2. We'll talk about those in a newsletter article later this week. But it's great that, you know, all of these accessibility features are being built into the one really strong solution, and that's going to benefit some people. Absolutely, that's going to have a lot of benefits for people. Some people will prefer Be My AI, some will prefer Seeing AI, but at the end of the day, it's just personal preference, and that's great. It's great that we're having these options out there, and who knows what's next, but it's absolutely fascinating to see how quickly and how fast all these things are moving, because AI is not standing still for sure. So the new features, they're available in Seeing AI 5.2. It's available on the App Store now. You can go download it, and if you haven't got it already, you'll be able to see that update in your updates list. So yeah, lots of cool new features for Seeing AI, and absolutely great to see. Fair play, Microsoft.
Thanks for listening to this NCBI Labs Talking Technology podcast clip. For more just like this one, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. There you can also find full podcast episodes. They're also available on your podcast app of choice or on the NCBI Smart Hub.